So apparently, out of all the records that we have made, people are more curious whether the record Flowers have been sung by a real person or actually AI. Oh, now what does that say about the record Flowers?
I mean, Flowers is my favorite song on the record, but I want to start by saying one thing. The Bunga Raya blooms all year.
Does it? Is that why it's our national flower?
Maybe it's symbolic. But when I said flowers don't bloom all year, it's not all flowers. But I think the nice ones don't bloom all year, and I think there's a reason for it.
But actually, what is the actual connotation to saying flowers don't bloom all year, so what is the season?
Yeah.
What is the actual connotation to that?
It's to say that you're not meant to be at your best all the time. Again, I guess there's a common theme to all our songs, and it's a cycle, it's a loop. You go in and out, you go up and down, and you don't bloom all year, so that when it's the season to bloom, you bloom in all your shine, glory, and mighty, and it's only possible if you don't bloom all year. Because if you were like the Bunga Raya blooming all year, it's no longer special. That's what I take from it. And it's also a reminder that it's okay to feel down. It's okay to not feel at your best. It's okay to mess up. Because flowers don't bloom all year.
It's a very sad song.
Yeah. Like even today we walked to this park in the hope to find some flowers, and there was no flowers. So let me ask you this. So what is the season?
I think to sit with this kind of feelings is like very, it takes a lot of strength. Because like if you don't acquire the strength, I think like, you know, my dad always said like connect to the Creator in order for you to gain this some sort of strength to overcome this kind of feelings of like, would you say sadness, or like, what is that feeling actually when the flowers don't bloom all year? What is that? Is that like what is that feeling?
Is the void, is the emptiness.
Is the emptiness? Okay,
Yeah.
So like to overcome this emptiness or like darkness, would you say, that you feel like, and you know the strength comes from there. So like I feel when we are like we are reaching to that some sort of like consciousness and collecting that healing power and put it in the song, and therefore like when people hear it, it kind of gives them some sort of like some healing, some strength to overcome this like times of emptiness, darkness, times of when you feel like, you know, you're empty.
Yeah, I think if somebody is not feeling their best, they're feeling down, and they'll be like, oh, I don't know, man, I just don't feel like it today. My response would be, it's okay, man, like flowers don't bloom all year. That's just the reminder that you're in a cycle. Sometimes you're up and sometimes you're down, and that it's natural and that it's okay.
You know the worst thing, like when people are sad, people say, bro, I'm sad, bro. Then you're like, don't be sad.
Yeah, that's the worst thing you can tell them. Yeah.
But that's like what our parents do, like that generation, like. But I would say also like, for us to feel that way also, like, it's the hypersensitivity that comes with it, like our generation, you know. I mean, it's not that we cannot feel sad at all. It's not that we cannot feel sad at all. But like how to deal with that, I think is what we're addressing in this song.
Yeah.
You know, if
it's not so much how to deal, I don't think we are qualified or even equipped to tell people how to deal with sadness.
Yeah.
I think all we can do is
Why? Is it because we are not a certified therapist?
is to reassure them that it's normal to be sad sometimes, and that it's okay to be sad in order for you to feel happiness. Because too much of something is just going to make you lose your sensitivity to it, right?
Right.
Yeah. And when you ask, so what is the season, is really just asking someone, how are you feeling
You're
today?
not asking what is the season. The lyrics is what is a season. No, it's what is a season.
So it's not the?
No, it's not, dude.
When I said it is what is the. So what is the season?
No, but in the lyrics is what is a season. It's what is a season.
I guess it works.
I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, what is the season and what is a season? You kind of have the same answer.
So season implies that it's temporary, right? It implies that it's temporary and that it's also going to come back.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. So why then did you say, who do you come home to? Who am I when I'm alone?
Yeah. I mean, this is for the years when I used to live alone. And when you come home to an empty house, it's a feeling, it's a vibe.
I think you would say you're addressing loneliness. Would you put loneliness and emptiness in the same kind of scope?
I won't say it's the same or different, but it's a feeling, right? It's a feeling, like you can be alone, but you may not feel lonely. So I'm not saying this is loneliness. I'm just asking, who are you when you're alone? Because when we're not alone, we put on this character, this facade. You try to.
Do you think that happens to everyone? Does everybody do that?
Yeah, absolutely. It comes from two places. It comes from trying to be somebody you're not, or it comes from trying to be hospitable.
Do people, like, when they're among friends, they seem strong, and then when they go home alone, and it's like, I'm actually a weak person. Like, I cannot handle.
Don't know how to be alone, and it's in the song as well, right? So what are we waiting for?
Let's see. But after this lyrics, you said alone feel like falling. What is that? I get it though, like the gravitational force, like of falling, like it's like that roller coaster feeling, like you like anxiety.
Yeah, you can feel anxious when you're alone. That's the thing about not knowing how to be alone. It's like when you don't know how to be alone, you start doing things that are not you. So which is why I said, so who are you when you're alone, right? I remember this one time when I was not meditating, but just spending a lot of time with myself. And I caught myself not knowing how to sit still and be alone, and always wanting to reach out for my phone. So I remember being alone, and I'd be like, oh shit, I'm alone.
Right.
And then my first instinct was to reach out to the phone. And I caught myself, and I was like, oh, looks like I don't know how to be alone. And then I just threw my phone away and then chose to sit there, right? Just sat there with my, whatever it was, could be my sadness or loneliness or just being alone, and sat with it. And when you sit with it, you familiarize yourself with what it feels like, and you get to know yourself. And I think it's something everybody needs to go to, and the fact that I experienced that was why I wrote, the most of the song, which was like who are you really when you're alone?
Like in the Baha'i faith, like one of the principles is like independent investigation of truth. So like I think that's like the core of it. Like independence, and then investigation of truth. You're discovering this truth about yourself, not being influenced by another party or like another person or somebody you love or anything. It's like the core of taking the step to independently investigating the truth, which is that feeling of being able to, but this takes some sort of discipline, right? You know?
I mean, this reminds me of a story you told me some time ago, Majings. I don't know if you remember this. This was when you first built, I think that was the first Sky Butter studio in Puchong. And we were just doing the soundproofing for the vocal booth and all that. And then you told me that you sat alone in the vocal booth. And it was so quiet that you could hear your blood moving and all that, right?
I first heard my breath first.
You hear your breath.
And then slowly like you feel your heartbeat lah. But like through time, like I mean that is like after a long time and you can start like kind of hearing your heartbeat, but like it depends on the situation also. Like you completely like, because you first start hearing like a
white noise.
Like that white noise thing. Then after that you can start like really like start hearing your body, fluids, and things like that.
So I tried. So I remember you telling me that, and there's this one time when I was meditating in a really quiet place. I went through the 3 levels. First I paid attention to my breath, and then I paid attention to the fluids. I could literally feel the fluids. And then I was almost tearing because I felt deeply alone in that moment, right? So as I was feeling deeply alone, suddenly I heard the duk duk. See, I get goosebumps just thinking about that, because in that moment when I felt alone and I heard my own heartbeat, I felt like I wasn't alone.
I know, it was trippy for me to do. But that time I was like I was like a lot of like I was in a like higher consciousness lah. So like, you know, that time like me being in the studio, I never chilled with people outside. I never drank alcohol. I never like indulged with other people's opinions, even people's noise. So like I was in a space where like it gave me that lah, in a way, you know. So like it's a very trippy thing to be in, like self-isolation and things like that. It's just when you don't be with people, your energy also becomes like just yourself thing. But like again, a long period of that can be quite detrimental to oneself, you know. So that's why like even this like the sadhus that go in this forest or like Mahakumbh, they will come out, right? Like it's necessary for you to come out and then go back in there. Same with Buddha, how he snapped out of his like enlightenment. So like,
so what is the season?
Which is like important, but it's important to like deal with that. This song is about being okay with being still, being alone.
Correct. It's really about that. Because a lot of us look at loneliness or being alone or just being sad as something not so desirable, you know. But I think you have to love it. I think you have to love those moments, and you will discover parts of you that are so necessary for you to get to know. For this human experience.
Honestly, like I kind of miss that times where like it was funny because like this is pre-COVID, dude, and COVID kind of like made a lot of us do that. You see, that's the thing about the world. The universe will just suddenly disengage or engage. It depends, like, you know, on the timing. So like prior to even COVID, I was already in the studio of self-isolating myself for almost like 900 days, dude. That's like almost 3 years. 3 years, dude. 2017, I remember I came back, I gone inside, everything. And then when COVID started, everybody was on day 1 of not going out. I was day 936 of not going out. But I felt like, it was like suddenly like, it's not that I'm doing this by myself. The universe is like allowing a lot of people to do this by themselves. And they felt it, what? Everybody was in the zone of like, oh man, I want to go out, I want to chill with my friends. What the hell is this? What the hell is going on? But whether you like it or not, you had to sit with yourself.
So I think a pandemic should be a seasonal thing.
It is a seasonal thing. like I said, the world will make us go introspective, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
There will come a time in everyone's life, whether you do it intentionally or unintentionally, you are there. You know what I mean? Okay, so after that you say, past flames and lovers, fast game we suffered, ash rains and ambers, but we just blame each other.
Yeah, it's like there's so much in this world that's happening, right? So many external forces and seasons. Like, if you are going through a down season and you upset me while you were in a down season, should I blame you? If I come to you when you're hungry or hangry and then you say something rude, do I blame you?
You see, you know why we blame other people? Because we don't take accountability for our actions. You know, making yourself, like, if you're upset, you are giving the person the privilege to fuck with your emotions, and then you become angry or upset. So why would I give the person this privilege? You control your emotions.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
It goes to like Jesus when they prosecuted him and they crucified him. What did he say?
Forgive them, for they do not know what they're doing. Is that what he said? Yeah.
Which is him not giving them the privilege to make him upset or angry.
Yeah.
He literally was like, I forgive you.
Yeah, so this is why that line makes sense. It's like all of that happens in this world, but we still blame each other. While you really
blaming is not taking
accountability
and control of your emotions.
Correct.
I'm not saying that you cannot get angry.
Yeah.
You know, anger, right, is like a gun. You can use it to protect yourself, or you can use it to kill yourself.
I rather use that with hunger.
Okay lah, let's say hunger lah. Same lah, okay, same also. Hunger, you can starve yourself to death, you know, or you can use that to chase for something that is enlightening to you.
And feed yourself.
Spiritually, mentally, or emotionally, even physically. So, I'm not saying that all these emotions you cannot feel. We are going to feel this regardless.
Yeah.
You know? That's why you see some people, right, like in a relationship, right, like, oh my god, the person is such an angry person. They fuck you up and all. But then this person so calm and say, it's okay, he's an angry person. It's not a big deal for me. Because I'm not giving him or her the privilege to mess with my emotions. And that's what you get when you address yourself being alone. Like, you develop this, I call it what, spiritual immunity. It's exactly like physical immunity, but instead of actual physical diseases, it's spiritual diseases. And spiritual diseases are these things where people like jealousy, like they speak bad upon you, or like you're calling you a bad person, or you think of bad thoughts, and these are all spiritual diseases. But if you have spiritual immunity, that does not affect you. It's like you have physical immunity, therefore you don't get a flu, even though somebody has flu. You can sit down in front of the person without a mask, you won't catch a cold.
Yeah.
So being alone and addressing this loneliness is spiritual immunity that you develop. That is the strength.
Yeah, I think everyone needs to go through it. And I think us using the flower as an analogy to describe how this is seasonal and most importantly is that it's natural and that it's okay.
Right. I think that's quite like important.
Yeah, this is why it's my favorite song on the whole
also project. There's like this last part which I feel like is really beautiful, that you say flowers just bloom, they don't pretend, they don't get to choose how it ends.
Yeah. I think humans try to pretend, right? flowers just bloom.
But don't you think like we're trying to use flowers as an analogy when human beings are conscious? Flowers are not really conscious.
Yeah, but we can learn from flowers. I think it's okay to learn.
Learning from nature.
Yeah, learning from nature. I'm not saying it is the way. I'm just saying, hey, look at this. Why not try doing this? Why not try to understand? Because people fear what they do not understand, right? But once you understand that in nature there are cycles and it's necessary for these cycles to take place, and when you understand that maybe you are now in this part of the cycle and that you're going to eventually head out of it,
right,
you are no longer suffering. You are now just waiting for your time to bloom, which is gonna come. The thing is, you gotta accept and understand that it's going to come. Unless you're dried flowers lah.
No, but like pretending and being pretentious is like, I would say sometimes it's like a defense mechanism for human beings. To pretend. It's like people lie to survive.
Yeah.
I pretend to be something I'm not just to survive. Like, if not, I will die, dude.
No. People pretend like they're okay. People pretend like everything is fine. And I guess what we're trying to say is that when it's your off season, don't pretend. Don't pretend like everything is okay. Be not okay,
right,
but know that it's going to get okay.
I think it's like pessimistic to think that we're constantly going to be in that state of like not being okay.
Correct.
When it's seasonal.
It's seasonal. That's really what the message of this song is.
Because there's no way things don't change.
Yeah, don't pretend like it's going to be okay. Know that it's going to be okay. Can you tell the difference?
Right.
When you pretend it's going to be okay, you're like...
But people pretend to be okay. Like I said, it's a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Because like they don't want to like be in that right, address these issues that they're facing. I would say like I'm fallible too. Like I have done that in my life.
I mean, the only reason we made this song is because we've been there, right? And we're not perfect. And I can make 101 songs about knowing that flowers don't bloom all year. But there'll be a day when I wake up in my full bloom era and still be like, ugh, I hate this. But at least I won't pretend.
Like Drake said, the only wish is I wish I die real. That's beautiful, Machings. I don't know how to... This conversation is like, we never really had it at the campsite. But let's speak about like something a bit more fun of how people think this is actually a real person.
Are you sure? I mean, there is emotions in it, man, and the fact that AI could...
Do you feel like because we wrote it like such, and the things we talk about, the emotion was conveyed very well?
Was this the song that the suicide hotline came up for?
Possible.
Right.
It was me like trying to get like some inspiration out of ChatGPT, and then suddenly like ChatGPT was like, do you need a suicide hotline?
Like our song was so sad.
Do you need some help? I was like, dude, my ChatGPT is so sarcastic, dude. It has turned into like some sort of me, dude. Like, it's so insane.
Yeah, it feeds off you.
But what does that actually say, like to people who feel like this is a real person that's singing this song? Like, I feel like the things that we write about, and then like how we prompted it, like it brought out like the emotions that we wanted to convey. Don't you think so?
Absolutely. Like the very last bit of Flowers, wow, there's so much emotion in it.
Which means, like, to me, when I like hear people asking me whether this is a real person or not, I feel like the line between AI and human is kind of blurry. And it's like slowly blurring it into like not knowing which one is real or which one is generated.
Yeah.
But I would say, macam AI is made by humans.
Yeah, it's only using what already exists.
Yeah, it's only using what already exists. So like, why does that even matter to begin with? Which begs the question, why are you even in that space of who sang this? Did you get the feeling? Did you get the message? This is the most valuable thing about human beings, is that we sometimes go past the message to know more about the messenger than the message itself.
Yeah. Correct. Similarly with religion, right? It's like a signboard, like how you always say.
Yeah.
But instead of following the way, we are putting samrani for the signboard.
You are putting samrani for a signboard, telling the signboard, thank you so much for showing me the way, and then you're not even walking the way the signboard is pointing.
Yeah.
You're just there underneath the signboard. You're still talking about the signboard. Wow, what nice blue color this is.
Jalan Sahala.
Yeah, and it's made out of dice, and this tiang is damn strong. It's like, why are you doing that? Why is the signboard pointing? You know, everything that AI is doing, or even us, like even artists, or even like just people who give some sort of guidance, it's just guiding. It's just a guide. It's a guide, dude. Religion also like somewhat like a guide. Don't like fantasize and what is a fanatic? Like, don't be a fanatic and like just be a
idolize it.
Yeah, and you start idolizing the signboard, dude. The idea is to walk the way where the signboard
Follow
is
the
pointing.
signboard,
Yeah,
yeah.
walk. Do your discovery. Take your step. Go. Leave the signboard. Follow the message, not the messenger. None of these like manifestations of God and prophets have ever shown how they even look like, dude. These are all like us idolizing how they look like.
Yeah.
None of them. So like we just like constantly in the space of like, but we're fallible like that as human beings. Sometimes we go into that space of like, I don't, this is good enough for me, because maybe this will give me more sign. But that's not how progressive things work. Like, you have to progress, you know. So like even with this AI, like I would say, okay, cool that you asked the question, who actually sang this? And we put a face to it also. Suddenly Aishu, don't know from where, suddenly Aishu showed up. I'm gonna put Aishu here, standing here with us. I'm gonna put Aishu sitting with us beside here now. But the thing is, it's like, it doesn't really matter. That does not matter. What matters is this idea of this song, the message of like being alone. See, that one also is like a juxtaposition of you, like you're wanting someone. It's like, dude, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
These birds are beautiful. How long has it been already, Machings?
28 minutes so far.
So how, another... Huh?
அவ்வளோதான்.
Okay lah. And I want to end it, but just like, I would say like, I'm like thank you, because like I appreciate like people like actually like listening to it. You know, a lot of people are in silence, but they actually like something that's healing them and stuff like that. So I just want to say like, I'm in appreciation of that lah. That's about it lah. You know, I want to tell people that we are quite grateful. You know,
I think I just had a fabulous time creating this, and that's all. That's all, dude.
I'm grateful that we can, and we are able to. And I guess just gotta wait and see lah if there's more.
Maybe another 4 years.
Another 4 years. We'll come out again. You're gonna go back to the cave. Okay lah.